Yes, people, what is happening? So today I'm going to take you through a day in the life on this fat loss phase, show you what I get up to, show you the routine, and show you how I'm making the progress I'm making. So right now, the time is 5:49. So I got up at 3:45, just done 2 hours of work on the laptop. About to head to the gym now, do my fasted cardio, then come back, get a few meals in. So let's go. And look at that growth, man. I feel like this is the biggest transformation we've had so far. Oh, yeah.
Recognition success.
Morning, bro. Okay, we are back from doing our fasted cardio. Meal 1 is going there now, so I'll show you what we got. In there, we've got, let me pause that. We've got 250 grams of egg whites, 2 whole eggs, and some mixed veg. Now, one thing that I wanted to touch on, and this is going to be beneficial for anyone kind of starting out. You know, when it comes to building up your mindset, and people don't talk about this enough. Do you know when people hate about watching motivational videos and like, oh, I shouldn't be watching that shit, like just do the work. I'm not joking you. Say whenever I'm like going doing my cardio, if the motivation is ever a bit low, what I listen to, or anytime I'm doing my steps or doing my cardio, is I'll listen to a podcast from someone that I look up to, that's a hard working fucker, like someone who's achieved something. So this morning, while I'm going about my day, while I'm prepping up my shit, I've got an Eddie Hall podcast going on, basically talking about a story. And I'm not joking you. Like, say at first you might be like, oh yeah, a load of bullshit. But if you're listening to that stuff all the time, their message will ingrain in your head, like work hard. Like he was saying there in that podcast that when he was a kid, he jumped into the pool and he couldn't swim, and his mum said, fucking leave him there, sink or swim. And he was saying he took that with him throughout the whole rest of his life. And especially, it's alright for me now because I'm over here in fucking Bali and I'm surrounded by like-minded people. But a year and a half ago, like a year ago, when I was doing the prep for that bodybuilding show, I had one other lad, like one of my best mates, and he was the only person I could throw these ideas back and forward with. He was the only lad that I knew on the same trajectory. But back then, I would be listening to podcasts heavily, like Alex Hormozy, anyone that was on prep, Andrew Tate at times with some of his fucking controversial shit, but a lot of the stuff he said would be good. Like any of the, like David Goggins podcast, Joe Rogan's podcasts with athletes and shit like that on it. So just because you can't surround yourself with people right now, like say if none of your mates are into the gym or into improving themselves, you can still surround yourself with people doing big things by just listening to them, by watching their content. By you watching this right now, you're probably going to be like, okay, I can see Dean's doing his shit, I'm going to stay on top of my shit. So just because you can't be with someone in person, watch motivational shit, watch hardworking people, watch people that you want to be like, and you'll pick up tendencies from them. Yes, so intro workout, this is what I put in my intro workout drink, okay? So I've got some essential amino acid, and then I'll also put some creatine in there, Again, I just take my creatine intra-workout. That's going to help me with performance in the gym. And then I'll also put 1 gram of sea salt into it as well. Again, get that sodium in there. It's going to help me get a better pump in the gym. The main reason that you'll have a shit performance in the gym, you won't be able to get a pump, is because you're dehydrated. So all this stuff is just going to help essentially with hydration. So I'm going to get this into me. The funnel is ready to go. So let's go. Thing I wanted to touch on, say when you are in a dieting phase, I think it's so easy to get caught up sometimes to be like, oh, woe is me, I'm hungry, my energy levels are lower. But at the end of the day, you have to look at it for what it is. It's all about perspective. Like, you're still eating 4 or 5 times a day. Like, you're choosing to do this. And every time like you hit your step goal, you do a gym session when you didn't feel like doing it, you do your cardio when you weren't fucked about doing it. Like, you can be like, oh, this is so hard, but at the end of the day, you're leveling yourself up. Like, every time you do something that you don't want to do, you're just improving your own willpower and showing yourself that you're the person who can actually say they're going to do something and do it. So just any time that you feel yourself complaining or being like, oh, woe is me, just look in the mirror and have a laugh to yourself, because it isn't that deep, bro. We're choosing to do this. We're choosing to diet. And we're choosing, at the end of the day, to level ourselves up. Like, at the end of the day, even if you're working with a coach, you can be like, oh, he's up my cardio, he's dropped my calories. They're only doing that to push you so you can level up more and you can improve yourself. I'm not joking. Anytime I do get to the end of the diet, no matter how hard it was, I always look back on it with good memories, to be like, thank fuck my coach pushed me, and thank God he pushed me to get the best out of me, because now I've proved to myself that I can do something difficult. And that's why everyone wants to get in shape, because it's difficult. Yes, the visual transformation is great, but people will appreciate the fact because they know how hard it is and they know how many times they've quit on themselves. When that little voice pops into your head, don't go, woe was me. Just have a laugh, get on with it, get the job done, easy. Oh, and just like that, perfect timing, oats are done.